Greetings! Mantaray79 here, and welcome back to another deck profile video for the Cardfight Vanguard trading card game. And now in today's video, the deck profile I'm going to be making one for is a D standard formats. Dragonic Overlord with Drag Resonance, Dragritter Lateefa, using the Virgila right line, with cards available up until DZBT02. Alrighty, let's get started. And now for the ride deck. For the cards in this ride deck, we have 1. Grade 0, Lizard Runner Undo, starting unit. 1. Grade 1, Rising Star Virgila. 1. Grade 2, Shooting Star Virgila. 1. Grade 3, Dragonic Overlord The End. 1. Ride Deck Crest, Energy Generator. The Grade 0, Lizard Runner Undo, starting unit. Skill, auto. When this unit is rode upon, if you went second, draw a card. The Grade 1, Rising Star Virgila. Skills, first skill, continuous as a Vanguard. During your turn, this unit gets plus 2000 power for each of your rear guards. Second skill, continuous as a Vanguard. When you would ride from the ride deck, you can ride with Soul Blast 1 instead of choose a card from hand and discard it. The Grade 2, Shooting Star Virgila. Skills, first skill, action as a Vanguard once per turn. If you have 4 or more rear guards, cost, reveal a card with Virgila in its card name from the ride deck. If the cost is paid, this unit gets plus 1 critical until end of turn. Second skill, auto. When this unit is rode upon, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 Grade 2 card from among them, reveal it, put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. If rode upon by a Grade 3 or greater card of Virgila in its card name, look at all the cards instead of 7. The Grade 3, Dragonic Overlord The End. Skills, first skill, continuous as a Vanguard. During your turn, if your soul has a Dragonic Overlord, this unit's drive cannot decrease from card effects and it gets plus 5000 power. Second skill, auto as a Vanguard once per turn. At the end of battle, this unit attacked. Cost, counterblast 1 and discard 2 cards from hand. If the cost is paid, stand this unit and it gets drive -1 until end of turn. The Ride Deck Crest, Energy Generator. Skills, first skill, auto from the ride deck. When you ride, put this card into the crest zone. If you went second, energy charge 3. Second skill, continuous, you may have up to 10 energy. Third skill, auto, at the beginning of your ride phase, energy charge 3. Fourth skill, action, once per turn. Cost, energy blast 7. If the cost is paid, draw a card. And of that, we just about covered the ride deck. Next, let's get on to the Grade 1 lineup. And now for the Grade 1 lineup. For the Grade 1s in this deck, we are playing 4. Grade 1, Dragritter, Halb. 3. Grade 1, Dancing Princess of Beautiful Flames, Justina. 3. Grade 1, Twin Buckler Dragon. And 1. Grade 1, Blitz Order, Elementaria Sanctitude. The Grade 1, Dragritter Halb. Skills, first skill, continuous. When this card will be discarded from hand for the cost of the ability of your Vanguard of Overlord in its card name, it may be regarded as discarding 2 cards. Second skill, auto. When this card is discarded from hand for the cost of the ability of your Vanguard of Overlord in its card name, you may call this card to a back row rear guard circle. If you called a card, this unit gets plus 5000 power until end of turn. The Grade 1, Dancing Princess of Beautiful Flames, Justina. Skill, auto. When this unit is placed on the rearguard circle from hand, if you did not play an order this turn, cost, discard a card from hand. If the cost is paid, search your deck for up to 1 order card without Regulus piece, discard it, and it gets continuous. This card can be played from the drop, and when it will be played and put into drop, put it into the bottom of your deck instead. Until end of turn, shuffle the deck. The Great One, Twin Buckler Dragon, Sentinel, Perfect Guard. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards of Continuous Sentinel in the deck. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is put on the Guardian Circle, choose one of your units, and it cannot be hit until end of battle. If your hand has 2 or more cards, choose a card from hand and discard it. The Great One, Blitz Order, Elementaris Sanitude. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards of Continuous Sentinel in the deck. Second skill, Continuous. You may only have 1 Elementaris Sanitude in the deck. Third skill, Order. If your opponent's Vanguard has triple drive, this ability can be played without paying the cost. Play this if it costs of, discard a card from hand if your Vanguard is grade 3 or less. If the cost is paid, choose one of your units, and it cannot be hit until end of battle. Remove this card. And with that, we've covered the deck's Great 1 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Great 2 lineup. And now for the Great 2 lineup. For the Great 2s in this deck, we are playing 4 Great 2 Arda Hatchet Dragon, 4 Great 2 Burning Horn Dragon, 3 Great 2 Dragritter Farhead, and 2 Great 2 Dragritter Lateefa. The Great 2 Arda Hatchet Dragon. Skills, first skill, Continuous as a Guardian. If your soul has a card of Overlord in its card name, this unit gets plus 5000 shield. Second skill, Action as a Rear Guard. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, cost, retire this unit. If the cost is paid, choose a grade 3 card of Overlord in its card name from your drop and put into your soul. The Grade 2 Burning Horn Dragon. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on the rearguard circle, cost, Counterblast 1. If the cost is paid, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 card of Overlord in its card name, put into your hand, and shuffle your deck. If you do not reveal a card, countercharge 1. Second skill, Auto as a rear guard. When your Vanguard of Overlord in its card name attacks, this unit gets plus 5000 power until end of turn. The Grade 2 Dragritter Farhead. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this card is put into Guardian Circle from hand or discarded from hand while riding from the ride deck, cost, Counterblast 1 or Energy Blast 3. If the cost is paid, draw a card. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, if your Persona wrote this turn, cost, Counterblast 1 or Energy Blast 3. If the cost is paid, choose a Great 1 card without Sentinel from drop and call it to back row rearguard circle. The Grade 2 Dragritter Lateefa. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this card is placed on rearguard circle other than by unit's card's ability, if you played a normal order this turn, cost, Soul Blast 1. If the cost is paid, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card of grade less than or equal to your Vanguard from among them, call it to rearguard circle if it is a unit card, and put it into hand if it is a normal order, shuffle deck. Second skill, Auto as a rear guard. When this unit attacks a grade 3 or greater unit, this unit gets plus 5000 power until end of battle for each of your opponent's open rearguard circles in the same column as this unit. And of that, we just about covered the deck's Grade 2 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 3 lineup. And now for the Grade 3 lineup. For the Grade 3s in this deck, we are playing 4 Grade 3 Dragonic Overlord, 3 Grade 3 Dragonic Overlord The End, 3 Grade 3 Normal Order Drag Resonance. The Grade 3 Dragonic Overlord. Skills, first skill, Continuous as a Vanguard or Rear Guard. During the battle, this unit attacked a Rear Guard. Your opponent cannot call cards from their hand to Guardian Circle. Second skill, Auto as a Vanguard, once per turn. When this unit's attack hits, cost, Counterblast 1 and discard a card from hand. If the cost is paid, stand this unit, and it gets drive -1 until end of turn. The Grade 3 Dragonic Overlord The End. Since we already explained this card during the ride deck portion of the video, let's just skip ahead. The Grade 3 Normal Order Drag Resonance. Skill, choose one of your vanguards and it gets auto as a vanguard once per turn. When this unit stands, all of your front row units gets plus 10,000 power until end of turn. And of that, we just about covered the deck's grade 3 lineup. Next, let's get on to the trigger lineup. And now for the trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck, we are playing 1. Grade 0, Dragon DD King of Resurgence, Dragritter, Overtrigger. 4. Grade 0, Burning Flail Dragon, Critical Trigger. 4. Grade 0, Blaze War Monk, Sogyo, Critical Trigger. 3. Grade 0, Flare Veil Dragon, Draw Trigger. 2. Grade 0, Stealth Fiend, Amavira, Heal Trigger. And 2. Grade 0, Cure Flare Draco Kid, Heal Trigger. The Grade 0, Dragon D King of Resurgence, Dragritter, Overtrigger. Skill, you may only have one Overtrigger in a deck. When revealed as a trigger, remove that card, draw a card, choose one of your units, and it gets plus 100 million power until end of turn. If revealed during a drive check, activate its additional effect. Additional effect, choose one of your vanguards and stand it. The Grade 0, Burning Flail Dragon, Critical Trigger. Skill, auto as a rear guard. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted. Cost, put this unit into your soul. If the cost and paid, choose one of your units, and it gets plus 2,000 power until end of turn. The Grade 0, Flare Veil Dragon, Draw Trigger. Skill, continuous as a guardian. If your opponent's vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5,000 shield. The Grade 0, Stealth Fiend Amavira, Heal Trigger. Skill, auto. When this unit is placed on the Guardian Circle, if your opponent's attacking unit has attacked 2 or more times this turn, this unit gets plus 15,000 shield until end of battle. Active if it's its second attack this turn or more. The Grade 0, Cure Flare Draco Kid, Heal Trigger. Skill, auto. When this unit is put in the Guardian Circle, if the attack unit's critical is 2 or greater, and its critical is increased by an ability other than a trigger effect, or its original critical is 2 or greater, this unit's shield gets plus 15,000 until end of battle. And of that, we just about covered the trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck, we are playing 1. Overtrigger, Dragritter. 8. Critical triggers. 3. Draw triggers. And 4. Heal triggers. And with that, the deck's been built, card effects explained. Next, let's get on to explain the deck's main playstyle. So for the main playstyle of this deck, which is ride your right line normally from grade 0, 1, 2, and 3. Then when you ride to the grade 3 Dragonic Overlord at the end, make use of cards like your grade 2 Virgila or Lateefa to search your deck for grade 2 for specifically either Alder-Hatched Dragon or Burning Horn Dragon, making it easier for you to get the materials you need to place Dragonic Overlord the class into the soul, thereby making it easier for you to unleash Dragonic Overlord the end in full strength as soon as possible. And that's pretty much the main playstyle of this deck. Ride to grade 3, make use of skills of the grade 2 Virgila and or Lateefa to search your deck for either Burning Horn Dragon or Alder-Hatched Dragon. Then you can use their skills to place Dragonic Overlord the class into the soul, thereby putting Dragonic Overlord the end at full strength to pressure your opponent with. And of that, we've covered the deck's main playstyle. And of that, that's about the time we have for today. First I want to say is, thank you to the viewers for watching today's video, and to please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload again in the near future. I also be all sure support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my videos and channel. And of that I say, goodbye and see you all soon.